Hello, stupid. He's gigantic, and he's got babies too. Am I playing Helldivers? Am I in the gloom? What is this? There, moron. I wish Fat Princess would make a comeback. Dude, Fat Princess was a fun game. I don't think you could do it nowadays with all the body issue stuff. But yeah, that was a good one. You know what else was a really good game, kind of in the same vein? Happy Wars. We don't get games like that anymore. They actually ended up making some weird Happy Wars spin-off, I remember, that had like dungeons, which seemed like an initially cool idea, but then you try it and it's like, oh, this game sucks. Just learned there was a Star Wars Episode 1 themed Twisted Metal ripoff on PlayStation. Dude, it's actually really good. You wanna know how I know? Because I didn't play it on PlayStation. I played it on Dreamcast, the dead system. Because you wanna know what was great about Dreamcast? My cousin had a Dreamcast. And we found out very quickly that it played burned discs. There was also a Spawn PvP game, and I'd never even heard of it, and it was really good. I'm pretty sure Angry Video Game Nerd covered like the Spawn games, and he randomly like talked about that one and one that was on the OG Xbox, and it was like, dude, those games look so fun. Why didn't I play those when I was younger? Spawn's a character that would fit so well in like a modern open world video game with all of his superpowers and stuff. That's enough Spider-Man, please. I did find it to be a bit too unorthodox and confusing. You know, they kind of do the Warframe thing where it's like they don't explain anything, and when they do, they explain it within lore, so you just don't know what's going on. That was my gripe with it anyways. Like I don't think tutorials should ever be explained in lore to the player. Which class do you like more, Shadowhunter or Boomeranger? Me personally, I mean, it's kind of obvious. Boomeranger, duh. What's the best auto use? I've never heard someone call the food tab that but it makes sense. What is it? It's from fishing. I think I had some of it. I don't remember if I still do. It might be gone from my inventory. It's like the canned fish food or something. Yeah, I don't remember. So haha, have fun fishing. Here's the new class. We actually listened to Scyushi and made a samurai character from Ghost of Tsushima with multiple stances. Yes, please. That would be my favorite class in the game. I don't care if it's like garbage. Pinzo class. The whale class. Yeah. $1,000. A loyalty multiplier on your light? Then I would be the strongest. Actually, no, I wouldn't. Also, yeah, I'm completely biased. I still want my samurai character in the game. I want my Ghost of Tsushima class, where he's got 3 different stances, one for tanking, and one for delves, one for speed. The class that can handle everything, but you gotta swap between all the stances to keep it as efficient as possible. What's your take about the YouTuber AFK scripter? Huh? I don't know, ban him? I don't keep up with any of that stuff. Geode space update? Dude, like in the day when we thought the Lunar Lancer was gonna have a space-themed biome, I remember that. Man, that would have been so cool too. I don't even know why we thought it was gonna be space-themed. I guess because lunar and moon-themed stuff, but I still think to this day the most disappointing thing with the Lancer is its animations. Because I remember the stream reveal where they showed the Lancer, he had the spear like hanging over his shoulder like a badass, and I just immediately thought, oh, he's gonna like swing it around and do, you know, some crazy ass kung fu spear stuff. Like, nope. I'm the Lunar Lancer, poke, poke, poke. Riveting. More inventory space. Honestly, if they did a nice overhaul to how the inventory and items work, or gave us, dude, imagine they go like so out of their way and they give us like an ally, I don't care if it's paid, that's a loot collector, and you can like choose what tier of gear gets loot collected and automatically vacuumed up. Basically, you'd put in a loot filter and it would automatically just dismantle stuff for you instead of you having to pick it up. And, you know, they needed to add something like the Copper Golem from Minecraft that sorts your stuff. Yeah, the Copper Golem makes more sense in a game like Minecraft, but I think that Trove could stand to have something like that. I'm not too concerned with how the inventory works in this game because I think that the biggest problem is a lot of games you spend way too much time in the UI, and Trove doesn't have that problem as much. Just because thankfully you can just, oh, go loot collect and, you know, that's it. I mean, I say that, but the building inventory is terrible. Imagine if they did an overhaul to the build inventory where you didn't have to like get blocks and crap anymore. Instead, you would just pick a color. That'd be great for builders. I could see them doing a collab with a DJ producer for some special dance pads. For Trove, I think it'd be really cool if they did some collabs, but I think that I think you guys underestimate just how like small Trove is compared to like the world of video games and other things, you know? I would love it if they had collabs for sure, but I don't think that this game's on anyone's radar, especially like celebrities or like other big time companies and stuff. And most of all, like a lot of that was early on in my YouTube career. I still remember the good old days when I would play games that people would suggest. Most of them were kind of like, but some of them were games that I'd either never heard of, or I still remember, like an idiot, I ended up playing through Fallout 2. Now, the reason why I'm an idiot is because Fallout 1 is like maybe a 5 or 10 hour game, and Fallout 2 is 60 hours. So, yeah. And back in the day, I used to force myself to beat it because of completionism, rather than nowadays, it's like, oh, I'm bored. She's always in the same position every night, too. Like, I know. But you'll notice the bed is slightly different tonight, because it's a big ass dog Costco bed, and it comes in like 2 parts. So usually we have one part out in the living room and then the other one in here, but now she's got both of them. So she's gonna be sleeping good. Extra comfy dog. Hey, Caillou gifted a tier sub on Twitch, and it went to Agao. Let's go. I don't know if you earn anything by having a sub on Twitch. Honestly, I barely manage my Twitch, but thanks, man. Appreciate it. Oh, it stops the ads for having Prime sub. Oh, that makes so much more sense. That's okay. That's why they made the ads so egregious, because they want you to sub. That makes sense. Oh yeah. No, Budge is gonna wake up immediately when there's food, especially when there's cheese. The thing is, cheese doesn't guck up my hands. Otherwise, there would be a lot more things that I would snack on, man. Where am I? What's going on? Why am I still here? Just to suffer? Let's see, where are we at for drops? Got another one of this stupid ally. That's it? Oh, 2 of the Alphatar. Ooh, oh, we got lucky today. And the ally that no one cares about. That ally in particular is 200 mil on Xbox. You want to buy it, man? For 200 mil on PC? While you farm cake dungeons? The sugar. There's only one Alphatar in the market for 50 mil on Xbox. Good lord. A Centaur mount riding the Alphatar? No, but like, I could see if they did like some weirder classes. Like, I think I mentioned this last stream as well. Like, give me a Centaur class that has mount movement speed, but can't use mounts. I think it'd be really cool if some classes had some detriments to them, but benefits that would outweigh it. I forget what the PR requirement. I don't know if there's a PR requirement for crafting C5. I think it's just really rare, but I might be mistaken. To craft C5, you need 30k and a max terminus with the big nodes. Oh, okay. That's not bad. That's very expensive, just in terms of needing all those nodes and stuff. Chances are you would already be like strong enough to get C5 out of the gearboxes, but thanks, Atro. Any advice for farming Geode Mastery? I don't know anything about Geode. Go into the stupid Geode caves. There you go, you're welcome. Don't get bored. Oh wait, it's already too late.